Do you feel burnt out and that you're struggling to keep up with your YouTube channel? Hi, my name is Stradling, and in today's video, I'm gonna give you my best tips to avoid creator burnout on YouTube. By doing these tips, not only will you be more consistent, you'll be less stressed out, but you'll also be happier when it comes to creating and posting content for your YouTube channel. So if you wanna know my tips, keep on watching. So it is very common for people's YouTube journeys to start like this. You're excited, you're motivated, you want to start a channel, and you start pumping out content. But after a few weeks or a few months, you start getting burnt out because you realize, one, it's a lot of work to put out content day after day, week after week, month after month, and it has to be new, fresh content. And also, you can get very discouraged, especially if you're putting all this work into this content and no one is watching it. You're not growing at the rate that you want, you're not getting as many views as you want. It can be really disheartening. And trust me, I have been there definitely on this channel, and I have another channel and probably 500 videos at this point, so I get creator burnout. So that's why I came up with this system, and ever since, I've really been able to avoid the burnout, avoid the fatigue, and when it comes to creating content and releasing content, it's not stressful. So without further ado, let's jump into my tips. So my first tip is to treat your YouTube channel as a job. When you treat your YouTube channel as a job versus a hobby, you're gonna take it more seriously. If you are working for someone or if you were in school, you would never consider just not showing up for work or not showing up for class or not turning in an assignment. So likewise, you should consider your YouTube channel like a job, and your YouTube channel is your boss. And I think this is where a lot of people struggle because they actually do have a job, they do have school, they do have a life, and those things have due dates and are really, really important. So when you only have so much time in the day, it's really hard to then hit your deadlines for your YouTube channel. But if you treat it as a job, just like another aspect of your life, you're gonna be more serious about it and you will find a way to make it happen. Whether that means cutting out watching Netflix or night or playing video games, or maybe hanging out with your friends for a few weekends, you might have to cut those things in order to meet your deadlines for your YouTube channel. Now, if treating this like a job seems a little stressful, don't worry, these next tips give you the processes and the systems to make all of this possible. So let's jump into tip number 2, which is to have a schedule. Not only a schedule for how you record your videos and when you record your videos and plan your videos, but also for when you edit and release your videos. A lot of new YouTubers are just going from video to video, and as soon as they have a video, they release it, and then they work on another video, and once that one's done, they release it. But if you have a set schedule, this will make things so much easier because you'll be able to plan your day, your life around it. So for example, for me, I record all of my videos on Mondays. That is a recording day. So I already know that when I wake up on Monday, I need to get ready and be ready to record. Then I have a set day for editing, and then I have another day which I release all of my videos. I release currently my videos on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it just is what it is. And I have that schedule, so I work around that schedule and I meet those deadlines and I make it happen. And just by having the schedule in my mind, I already feel less stressed about my YouTube channel because it's not like I'm just winging it. Like,
oh, I have 15 minutes here, I'll go shoot a video or I'll go edit.
I have it already planned out, so I expect it and I'm in the mindset to do those things that I need to do. All right, my next tip is to have lots of content ideas. This is where people can get stuck because you might have a bunch of video ideas when you first start your channel, but then after a while you're like,
what am I going to record today? I have no idea.
So that's why I have a massive list of content ideas ready to go, so that way when it is time to record, I'm not having to figure it out on the fly and just go with it. I already know and I can pick the best ones from there. It makes planning my videos and recording very, very easy. So if coming up with content ideas is what stresses you out and really what's making you stuck with your channel and making you unmotivated, be sure to check out this video right here where I talk about a bunch of ways where you can brainstorm and come up with content ideas so you never run out of ideas for your videos. All right, my next tip is to record early. Like I mentioned before, many content creators just get stuck in this content creation hamster wheel where they're just cycling and going from video to video to video. And it feels like they're never stopping because once they finish, they have to get onto the next video and start working on that. And so you can get really exhausted by just spinning on this content wheel forever and ever. So what I do is I record early. Since Monday is my recording day, I don't record a video for Wednesday the Monday before because that means I have to record on Monday I have to edit on Tuesday, and I have to have everything ready to go by Wednesday morning. That is really, really stressful. And having those very short deadlines and timelines is going to stress you out too. So that's why I recommend doing your videos in advance, having at least a week in advance or 2 weeks in advance. So that way you can have plenty of time to plan, record, edit, and upload your videos. Now this leads into one of my most important tips to avoid creator burnout on YouTube, and that is to batch recording. So instead of just recording one video at a time and then turning off your lights, turning off your camera, editing that video, uploading that video, and then repeating that whole cycle over and over and over again, instead, when it's recording day, you should have a variety of videos that you are recording on that day. For example, for me, I've already gotten ready for the day. I've already gotten all of my lights out and moved everything, and that takes a long time to set up that equipment every single time. So I'd rather just do it once, and then I can just record video number 1, boom, done. Record video number 2, boom, done. Video number 3, boom, done. For me, if I can get 4 videos done in a recording session, that is a home run, and I love it because that essentially gives me a month's worth of content. Right now, I'm releasing 1 video a week. I'd love to get to 2 videos a week, but again, since I already have the videos recorded, I don't have to ever stress about those other videos because I know, okay, boom, for 4 videos, check, that is off the list. Now I can just focus on editing and getting ahead of the game. And when you're not procrastinating and just waiting till the last minute, so much stress gets off your shoulders and allows you to really enjoy what you're doing. All right, my next tip for staying consistent on YouTube is to have a plan. So I talked about batch recording days, how that is my one day of the week where I record. So to make that day even more effective, you need to make sure that you have a plan going into your batch days. So for me, I already know the video topics that I'm going to be recording, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I have my outline or my script for each one of those, and I know basically what order I'm gonna do and how those videos are going to go. Instead of showing up on batch day and being like,
Okay, what video should I record today? Let's look at my list of ideas. That one sounds good. Okay, we're gonna do that one. Now what should I talk about in that video?
see, this just wastes a lot of time, and imagine having to do that every single time in every single video. I am all about efficiency. I have 2 kids that are 3 and under, so I am very busy, and I don't have time when I have a sitter for my kids to sit around and wonder,
Okay, what should today's video be about?
because every minute really is precious for me, and it should be for you too. And if you really, again, going back to tip number 1, if you take this seriously like it's your job, then you're not going to mess around and waste time, because that's just not efficient, and your boss wouldn't like that. And so YouTube is your boss and your audience is your boss, and they're expecting you to deliver content, so don't let them down. So come in, have a plan, batch your videos, do it early, and you will be ready to go. And I know that by doing these things, you're gonna feel a lot happier about the whole process and the videos you're making, because you're not just going from video to video to video and stress after stress after stress. Instead, you're gonna have a process and a system in place, and this will help you be more efficient, be happier, and to get off that content hamster wheel. If you found this helpful, give this video a like, and be sure to subscribe to join the tribe. I give tips on how to be more productive on YouTube and how to grow your YouTube channel and audience. And also, if you're still struggling with content ideas, then definitely check out this video right here. I give my best ways to come up with content ideas for your videos so you never run out of ideas. That's all I have for today, and I'll see you next time. All right, my next tip for, so when you're going, oops.